Hey guys, Stokes here. I wanted to jump in with a quick video on technical analysis, specifically how to find solid trading opportunities when the market isn't giving you a clear directional bias. Because let's be honest, not every market is trending, and if you don't know how to handle those conditions, it can get frustrating really fast. Now, in a future podcast that may drop this Friday, we're gonna get a lot deeper into topics like over trading and becoming comfortable with not being in a trade. And I'm going to share with you a really interesting stat on a trade to analysis ratio that we talked about this morning in the live trading room that just might change your approach to the process. But for now, let's keep it simple and focus on what really matters: doing good analysis, even when the market feels unclear. Let's hop in. So let's look at this thing. Let's look at the daily chart and let's ask ourselves the question. Recently, what have we been doing? Have we been going bullish? Have we been going bearish? Or have we been doing the sideways shuffle? Do I have a crab here? We've been doing the wounded crab, the sideways shuffle. So right away, bigger picture, when we see the wounded crab, the sideways shuffle, we know that we don't have a directional bias. Or I suppose your directional bias could be sideways, but we don't have a bullish or bearish bias, right? Now, is that okay, or do we need to create one? No, that's okay. Now, within that no long-term directional bias, now we can ask ourselves this question, okay, well, maybe we have a short-term directional bias, because we know that when the market is in consolidation, it's not always a structured consolidation, but it's essentially stuck in between two levels. It's stuck in between a level of support and resistance. And there are plays that we can do where we can bounce off support and trade to resistance, bounce off resistance and trade to support. I like to call this structure to structure trading, even though all of my trading is structure to structure trading. But this is simply kind of non-directional structure to structure trading, where the question that I want to ask myself is, okay, I don't have a directional bias, meaning big picture, I don't have any reason to think pound dollar is likely to go bullish. I don't think pound dollar is likely to go bearish. But smaller picture, right? I know that structure acts like a magnet. So if I can identify a violation of structure A, I can project that price will probably go in the short term to structure B, and that can offer a trading opportunity. So that's how I like to look for opportunities within consolidation. So Katie says, I somewhat feel like I should always have a bias even during consolidation. Well, take your hand, stick it into your ear, remove that feeling, and throw it in the trash, because you don't. The truth is, most of the times in the market, you probably won't have a directional bias or a trading opportunity. That's going to happen very frequently. So you have to be comfortable with nothing burgers, as I call them, meaning, especially as we just talked about, this could be a very interesting summer. Summers are slow. Summers with uncertainty because of war, geopolitical tensions, is the word we're supposed to use. You're going to wake up a lot of the time and be like, go through your portfolio and be like, nope, let's go back to sleep. So you have to be comfortable with that. Now, it's a normal feeling as a newer trader, because what do newer traders want to do, guys? What is the one thing that newer traders want to do? Newer traders want to trade. We are traders. I listened to all those Trading Coach podcast episodes from Akil about being empowered and confident and yelling, I am trader, when someone asks you what to do. It's very hard for someone to be like, hey, what do you do? And I'll be like, I am a trader. And then they'd be like, what do you trade today? And you're like, well, nothing. The truth of the matter is, again, most of the time we are not going to be trading at all. And the best trade is often the non-trade, right? Yeah, because you'll just lose money. That'll slow you down, right? You start losing enough money. So let's see if we have any short-term directional biases here, right? So let's look at what price action recently done. Let's look at our previous level of structure right here, right? These highs, right? We came up from these lows, little double trouble right here. We created these highs. We were traced off of those, and then we technically broke and closed above those highs right here. So the most recent move you have here, again, if we bracket this area. I'm going to put that black line's already there for the highs. This black line's here for the lows, right? So this is the area that we're bracketing. We're saying if we violate this level, you can project a move higher. If we violate this level, we can project a move lower, right? So if we violate this level to the downside, then where's the next level of structure that we can project a move lower to? That's going to come in right here. So this is my trading opportunity from this level. Come on, I can't get my stuff working, Akil. From this level to this level. If I break to the upside, where is the next place you're looking for price action to go? So I'll let you guys do this part, right? If we break to the downside, this is my money zone. If we break to the upside, ooh, chocolate covered coffee beans, oh, so good. Don't do that before trading either. All right, Daniel says, oh, well, let me go in order. Come on, you guys are participating too quickly. I can't read it. You're participating too quickly. Peter says 137 even. So again, these are projections to the upside, right? This is the same exercise I just showed you. I think I deleted it. Oh, look at that. The same exercise I showed you down here, just predicting structure to structure, just doing it on the actual chart. So Peter says 137 even, which is that black line. Ritesh says 137.12, so that same area. I'm going to leave that there. Greg says made it. Howdy. Welcome, Greg. Then the crash. Peter says round number, and all it says we are already reached level to the upside. Yeah. So the next level I would see is pretty much this level right here. Let me circle. I'll zone this out. This level right here, and you can see that as we broke and closed above, we already reached that level. So for me, the move has already been made. The area or zone in which I would project price to go to the upside has already been achieved. Therefore, there's nothing left there. So that eliminates any type of bullish trade for me, which puts us back in the same place, Katie, as I've got nothing, at least to the upside. But that's the process you want to use to play these consolidative opportunities where you don't have a clear long-term directional bias. You can still make a short-term structure-to-structure bias. Just in this case, that move has already been made. Now, as we go down to a lower time frame, if you're allowed to, you can make an even smaller directional bias if you want. Maybe look for a play back down to this original level of structure support. But as far as the higher time frame bias, the IPDE, the identification and the predict, we identified that we're in a period of consolidation. We identified that price has already come to the next level of resistance that we'd expect it to go to, meaning we're at structure. Therefore, we don't have any clear prediction. Because we don't have any clear prediction, do we want to put any of our hard-earned money at risk? I would say no. So the answer is you stay out. You see these things on the side here? These are pairs. Find another one. Find another one that has opportunity. But we don't want to be in a rush to lose our money. We don't want to be in a rush to lose our money. All right. Let's go down to the 4 hour real quick. And let's see if there's anything else that happens on here that may be appetizing. I don't think we're going to. So this is another example going off of Katie's kind of the consolidation, right? So we have a few things happening in consolidation. I think this was our deep Gartley, if I remember correctly. Let me just see here. Yeah. So we had consolidation. We had our deep Gartley. So again, just an example of there are plays within periods of consolidation, right? We had our X to A. Actually, I chose this one. Sorry. This was the one I think we had here. It's the same thing, a pip difference, whatever. But X to A to B, B to C, C to D, rolled over fantabulous. And what do we roll over right into? Another potential reversal pattern, a head and shoulders. Now, overall, not a really big directional bias on Euro New Zealand. But short term, I can say that, hey, if price action were to violate this level, then we're likely to go up here. So the play that offers itself is from a head and shoulders pattern from here, whether you're trading the breakout or whether you're trading the pullback and the continuation. from here to here. So it's not a clear, in no way do I have a long-term bullish bias here on the Euro New Zealand. But short term, if we were to violate here, do I think we can test these highs of $2 even? Certainly can. And that's something that we can take advantage of as traders. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just so you know, this footage was taken straight from one of our New York live trading room sessions where myself and a group of traders meet 3 times a week to break down the charts, spot opportunities, and honestly just hang out with other people who are obsessed with trading just like we are. But beyond that, it's a really powerful environment both to learn and to refine your trading skills in real time. Now, if that sounds like something you're interested in, you can check it out along with the London live room as well, and it's all part of your trial membership. So head over to www.tier1trading, sign up for that risk-free trial. Don't worry about any sneaky auto billing or anything like that. We don't do that. It's all straightforward. And if you're serious about improving and you want to put yourself in a position to learn from other traders and some awesome coaches like yours truly, then it's definitely worth a look. www.tier1trading.com. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow with another video. Take care.